Hello, future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. Here is another video in differential calculus, particularly on evaluating higher order derivatives. So I hope that through this video, your knowledge and skills in differential calculus will be enhanced, thereby preparing you to a more challenging actual life in the chosen field in engineering that you are in. So there are four exercises in this video. Find the given derivative by finding the first few derivatives and observing the pattern that occurs. So we have, these are differential operators. 86 derivative of sine x. So the first derivative is derivative of sine x, which is cosine x. The second derivative is the derivative of cosine, which is negative sine x. Third derivative is the derivative of negative sine x, which is negative of cosine x. And the fourth derivative is derivative of negative cosine x, so it's negative of negative sine x, so it is sine x. And of course, the fifth derivative is, it will go back to that cosine x, so that means the fourth derivative is sine x, the eighth derivative is divisible by 4 is also sine x, the 12th derivative is also sine x. So in general, the nth derivative, as long as n is divisible by 4, is sine x. So 8th derivative of sine x is still sine x, which is also the 84th derivative of sine x, because 84 is divisible by 4, and therefore in general it is the nth derivative of sine x, which is sine x as long as n is divisible by 4. Therefore 84th derivative is sine x, 85th derivative is cosine x, then the 86th derivative is negative sine x. So the 86th derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So that's it for 24H. We proceed to 24I. So the first derivative of sine 4x is cosine 4x times 4. So it is 4 cosine of 4x. The second derivative is 4 times derivative of cosine 4x is negative sine 4x, then times 4 again. So it is negative 4 square sine of 4x. The third derivative is negative 4 square cosine 4x times 4. So that's negative 4 cubed cosine 4x. The fourth derivative is negative 4 cubed times negative sine 4x times 4. So that means it is 4 to the 4th sine of 4x. So 4 to the 4th sine 4x. So we have seen now the pattern that if n is divisible by 4, it is in general 4 to the n sine of 4x. So we conclude that the 8th derivative of sine 4x is 4 to the 8th sine 4x. In general, 4 to the 8th sine 4x, or the nth derivative of sine 4x, which is 4 to the n sine 4x. So in this case, 4 to the 8th sine 4x. Since 104 is also divisible by 4, so the 104th derivative of sine 4x is 4 to the 104 sine 4x. So 4 to the 104 sine of 4x. We proceed to 24J. So the first derivative, so we have the 2000 third derivative of cosine 4x. The first derivative is negative sine 2x times 2. So negative sine 2x times 2, so it's negative 2 sine of 2x. The second derivative is negative 2 times cosine 2x times 2, so that's negative 2 square cosine 2x. The third derivative is negative 2 squared times negative sine 2x times 2, so that's positive 2 cubed sine 2x. So the fourth derivative is 2 cubed cosine 2x times 2, so that means it is 2 to the fourth cosine 2x. So it goes back to this, but we have this constant 2 to the fourth cosine 2x, so that means the n derivative of cosine 2x is 2 to the n cosine 2x, where n is divisible by 4 again. So we conclude that the 2003 derivative of cosine 2x is equal to 2 to the 2003 sine 2x. It's the preceding, because 2004 is the derivative of the 2004 derivative of cosine 2x is 2 to the 2004 cosine of 2x. That means that the 2003 derivative of cosine 2x is from here 2 to the 2003 sine of 2x. So that's why that's the answer. Then 24k, the 197 derivative of 1 over x. We rewrite this as x to the negative 1. So the first derivative of x to the negative 1 is negative 1 x to the negative 2, or negative x to the negative 2. Second derivative is negative 1 times negative 2x to the negative 3. So that means it's 2x to the negative 3. Third derivative, we know that 2 is also 2 factorial, and x to the negative quantity 2 plus 1, so x to the negative 3. Third derivative is 2 times negative 3, so that's negative 6, x to the negative 4. And we note that 6 is 3 factorial, so this is written as negative 3 factorial x to the negative of quantity 3 plus 1. So there's now pattern. The fourth derivative is positive 24 x to the negative 5, and 24 is also 4 factorial, and x to the negative of quantity n plus 1. If n is even, it's positive n factorial. But if n is negative, it's negative n factorial, x to the negative of quantity n plus 1. So therefore, the 197 derivative of 1 over x, since this is odd, it's negative 197 factorial x to the negative 198. So we conclude that the 196 derivative of x to the negative 1 is 196 positive 196 factorial x to the negative 197. So the 197 derivative is negative 197 factorial, so it's negative 197 times 196 factorial x to the negative 198. So it's the same as negative 197 factorial x to the negative 198, which is rewritten as negative 197 factorial all over x to the positive 198. So that's it for this video.